Welcome back to this week's Beauty Business Mindset podcast. This is Celeste, your host. Today, this one's going to be a nice and quick one. It's going to be about email and text marketing. So, I don't know if you've heard, but I guess Instagram and Facebook went down again. It usually just goes down for an hour or two. But I believe, since I have knowledge of it, it's happened 3 times that I know of. And I wanted to do this quick little episode to give you some information to start doing your email and text marketing, why it's so important, and of course, why you shouldn't put all of your eggs inside of social media. So let's get started. Number 1, with email marketing. Think about you're going to send a text to a friend. That's how you write an email. So if I was going to text my friend, we're going to use Becina for this example. I wouldn't be like, "Dear Becina, last name, how are you? I hope this reaches you well." No, if I was going to email her or text her, I would be, and this is for email marketing, this is a hot tip, I would be talking to my friend. "Becina, how are you? OMG, did you hear about ABC?" That's how I would start my thing. So on the subject line, that is going to be the attention grabbing first sentence. So, "Becina, OMG, do you hear about ... That would be my subject line. I'm piquing interest. I'm going to share something new. I'm already giving all that information with that little fun caption. Use your subject line in your emails to capture that attention. Number 2, the body of it. So you get to do this however you want. There's no right or wrong way. I have been growing my email lists, and this has really helped me. I hope it helps you. I draft them when I feel inspired. Like today, I feel very inspired to write. So I'm going to be actually typing out 5 emails in advance for my, existing email list. So for the actual body, you just want to be able to share. So based on the subject line that I gave, like, "OMG, Becina, did you hear about ... I would be going in there, "Love, did you hear about ABC?" This is why you need to jump on that. Benefit number 1 is a mini paragraph. Benefit number 2, mini paragraph. Number 3, how it has helped me and how she can, go ahead and take advantage of this. That is how I would do it. You do not need to sell every single time. You could be sharing a hot new tip about makeup, a hot new tip about hair. You could be sharing hot, new trends for the fall or for the holiday season. Or, maybe there's this new product that you're just loving. You can contact your email list and nurture them once a week simply by just sharing some of the knowledge that you're getting in. It can be quick and simple. Sometimes it can be like, today I'm going to be sending out this email like, "OMG, you need to hear this about ABC," or "OMG, did you know that blank happened today?" And, social media went out today, right? For a little bit. So it's just little ways that we can just keep in contact. You can do it once a week. Some people recommend that you do it 5 times a week. I am being honest AF. I get so many emails. I just got warned by somebody that I'm in her email list that she's going to be emailing 5 times a week. I'm actually going to mute her because that's too much for me. I don't like getting that many emails. I like to get tops like an email or 2 a week. So I would recommend, I know Amy Porterfield, she's like the marketing queen. She recommends 2 to 3 times a week, okay? Number 2, let's go to text messaging and marketing. So you have to make sure that, number 1, you get permission from the person you're texting. We cannot, just because they're in my book of business, I can't just all of a sudden start texting them. They need to actually opt in or tell me that it's okay for me to actually text them. Some people have different plans, so there may be some surcharges that go with that. You do not want to get on that part of the wheel, okay? Because that's all bad right there. So number one, make sure that you have the permission to text them. Number two, you can do different things. You can do nurturing as well. Hey, is it okay if I text you once a week with hot tips, to help you at home? They'll tell you yes or no. Or do you only want to know about promotional text? They'll tell you yes or no. So give them options. I think it's so important that we give people options. I love to get my messages for some of my coaching. I just love to know when I have a call coming up, at what time, a reminder. Once a week is amazing. The day before my appointment is amazing. And just make sure that you really are bringing value to your life. You do not want to be, again, with text messaging, marketing, you do not want to be selling all the time. You want to provide value. We can provide, number three, you can provide value by entertainment, by education, or by sharing something new that's going on with the salon. Something as simple as, did you hear that we have our new fall decor app? Here are some pictures. Something that simple. It can be with text messaging. That one is more personal. It has higher open rate. It also has, people are very more protective of their phone number. So make sure that you use that with a nurture type of mindset with that you're going to give them some type of value to better their life, whether that's with education, entertainment, or something of value to them. And of course, we can do promotions and sales, but do those sparingly. And I really recommend, like I said on tip number two options. If you don't mind getting text messages once a week from me, or you only want to know about my promotions. And three, it is so important that we remember Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, TikTok, Clubhouse, YouTube. Who else is there? All our social media, Twitter, all the social media platforms are just tools. They're not the be-all and everything in your business. So my question to you is, if tomorrow there was no longer social media, and I love you guys should go here. I forget which episode. I'm going to do my research and I'll let you guys know. Gary Vee was talking about this, how pretty soon social media will no longer be free. So we really need to take advantage of it. And remember, it's just a tool. It's not everything. Everything goes away. So it's really important, to how you connect and nurture with your audience, with your community, with your people, with your clients. Do you have a way to contact all of your book of business? 2020 was a great example of that with the shutdowns. A lot of email marketing happened. For me, it was IGTV videos. I have an exciting announcement I'll be announcing next week. I think the integration will be done. So I'll be sharing with you guys what I'm doing that's different. So my community can access me on their time whenever they want. That does not have to be just on a social media platform. And I just think it's so important that we remember it's just a tool. Social media is only a tool. If tomorrow your account got hacked, it has been happening to my friends. Their accounts are getting hacked. They have to start all over. How are you going to keep nurturing? How are you going to keep connecting with your community? And with email and text marketing, remember, don't complicate it. You have two choices. You can make business simple or you can make it complicated. Keep it simple. Nobody's expecting you to be perfect. They just want to hear from you. If somebody is subscribed to your email list, they want to be like, hey, how is she doing? Hey, how can she bring me value? I know she always brings value, but what kind of value is it going to be? It doesn't just have to be information. You do not need or want to give your best stuff for free. You can entertain somebody. You can bring an inspiration quote for the day. You can bring a laugh for the day. There's so many things about your personality, the human that you are inside and outside of your business that your audience, your community wants to know more about. And use that email, use the text marketing to connect with people. Because this has been the major shift for me in regards to emails and writing my own emails and text marketing. It has been that every email I sent is with addressed to one person, because one person is going to open this, and she or he or that human is going to open it with intention for them. What value am I bringing for them to their day, to their life, to their business? It made it so much more simpler when I finally figured out that, hey, everybody makes this whole email marketing thing so complicated. We can keep it simple, but remember, I'm connecting with one person. How can I brighten up their day? And if you're sending out promotional emails, make sure that you change the color, put the hyperlink so they can just click there. And if they just want to browse through the email for 2 seconds, they can see from all your black text, right? If you use like black color font for your emails or text, there's 2 hyperlinks in different colors, or there's an emoji next to it. So it pops and they know to look for that. And they can decide if they want to find out more or they just want to skip it. So this was my little quick email and text messaging marketing tips to get you start taking action. Remember, it's more important to take action. It's going to get you better. It's going to get you faster at doing the thing. Don't delay on this. Like email marketing has been a big thing for me as well in my business. And with all the changes coming up, it's so important that we find different ways to connect, different ways to nurture, different ways to keep in touch with, the amazing humans that have decided to opt into your emails, to opt into your text messages, to hear from you. They said, hey, I think your voice is important. I want to learn from you. I want to hear from you. So utilize that tool. And if you have not been utilizing that tool and it's been a month, 3, 6, or maybe a year since you have contacted them, today is the day to go just send them an email or a text saying, hey, how are you? It's fall season. Have you heard of this 3 top trends? Just reconnect with them. And if you want more hot tips on this, you can go ahead and go hear Amy Porterfield's Marketing Made Easy online podcast. And she has an episode there, what to do and how to nurture your audience if you've been MIA for a while. So much love. I'll see you later on this week. Bye, love.